Have you ever wondered what separates the wealthy from the rest? What if I told you that transforming your financial life from scarcity to abundance could start with just one decision today? Welcome to a journey where we reveal the secrets that can turn any poor person rich in just 6 months. Let's dive into the strategies that could change your life forever, starting now. Transforming your financial life starts in your mind. Imagine flipping a switch in your brain from seeing everything you can't do or don't have to imagining all the possibilities and opportunities out there. This change in thinking from "I can't afford it" to "how can I afford it" is the first big step towards getting rich. Letting go of negative thoughts about money is key. Many of us think that being wealthy is out of reach or that only certain people can get rich. But it's important to see money as a friend, something that can help you live a better life, not something scary or impossible to manage. Think of your brain like a muscle that grows stronger with exercise. Just as athletes work hard to improve, you can train your brain to be better with money. This means learning from mistakes instead of giving up, and understanding that it's okay to fail sometimes because that's how you learn. It's also about dreaming big but starting small. What does being rich mean to you? Maybe it's having the freedom to travel, to help your family, or to live without debt. Keep this picture in your mind to motivate you every day. It's not enough to just wish for more money. You need to make choices every day that move you closer to that dream. So, the first big leap to getting rich isn't about how much money you have. It's about changing how you think about money. This mindset shift is your first step on the path to wealth. It's about believing in the possibilities, learning from your journey, and knowing that with the right attitude, you can achieve your financial goals. Financial literacy is like learning how to read a map that helps you navigate the world of money. It's about understanding how to use your money smartly so it can grow and work for you, instead of you always working for it. Here's a simple breakdown. Budgeting. Think of budgeting like planning a road trip. You need to know how much gas you'll need, where you'll eat, and where you'll stay. Budgeting is similar. It's about knowing how much money you have coming in, what you need to spend it on, and how much you can save for later. It's a way to make sure you don't run out of money when you need it most. Dealing with debt. Imagine you're carrying a backpack. The more debt you have, the heavier your backpack gets. Learning about debt helps you figure out how to lighten that load, maybe by paying off the heaviest items first, or finding a way to carry it more comfortably. Not all items in the backpack are bad. Some might be useful, like a water bottle, a home loan, or a map, student loans. It's about knowing what to keep and what to unload. Investing. This is like planting a garden. You start with seeds, your money, and over time, with care and the right conditions, it grows into something much bigger. Investing can seem complicated, but it's just about finding the right place to plant your seeds where they can grow best, whether that's in stocks, bonds, or other types of investments. Emergency fund and insurance. Imagine you're on your road trip and you have a flat tire. If you have a spare tire, emergency fund, you can fix it and continue on your way. Insurance is like having roadside assistance. If something goes wrong, you have help to cover the big problems, like if you get into an accident or your car breaks down. Learning about money is a step-by-step process, like learning anything new. You don't have to know everything right away. Start with the basics, like budgeting and saving, and gradually you'll feel more comfortable with more complex topics like investing. Think of financial literacy as your GPS for money. The more you understand, the better you can navigate your way to financial success. Making more money isn't just about working your usual job. It's about getting creative and finding new ways to bring in cash. Here's how you can do it. Start a side hustle. This is like having a mini business on the side of your regular job. It could be anything you enjoy or are good at, like writing, drawing, or even making and selling crafts online. The best part? You can work on it whenever you have free time, and it could turn into a fun way to make extra money. Learn new skills. The world is always changing, and there are always new things to learn. By picking up new skills, you can make yourself stand out at work, which might help you get a raise or a better job. Or, you could learn something completely different that lets you start a new side hustle. There are lots of free or low-cost online courses that can help you get started. Meet new people. Knowing the right people can sometimes lead to new opportunities for making money, like finding out about a new job or someone needing help with a project they'll pay you for. You don't have to go to big events to network. You can also talk to people online, join groups related to your interests, or just reach out to someone you admire to ask for advice. Making more money is about looking for opportunities beyond your main job. Whether it's turning a hobby into a side hustle, learning something new to boost your job prospects, or connecting with people who can introduce you to new chances, there are lots of ways to increase what you earn. The key is to be open to trying new things and not be afraid to put yourself out there. Think of saving and investing as ways to make sure you have enough money for the future. Saving is like putting your money in a safe place where it stays the same and is ready for you when you need it, like for an emergency or to buy something special without having to borrow money. Investing is a bit like planting a seed and watching it grow. When you invest, you're hoping the money you put in will grow over time by buying things that might increase in value, like stocks or property. It's a way to make your money work harder for you, rather than just sitting there. One cool thing about investing is something called compound interest, which is when you earn interest not just on the money you first put in, but also on the interest that money earns over time. It's like if you plant a seed and it grows into a tree that drops more seeds, which then grow into more trees. Over time, you could end up with a whole forest from just one seed. This can help your money grow faster, especially if you keep it invested for a long time. Saving is important because it gives you a safety net, so you're prepared for unexpected things like if your car breaks down or you need to go to the doctor. Investing is great for long-term goals, like saving for retirement or buying a house, because it gives your money the chance to grow more than it would in a regular savings account. Starting with saving is wise, and as you get comfortable, you can explore investing. The balance between saving for emergencies and investing for growth is crucial. Cutting down on spending is like cleaning out your closet. It's about keeping what you need and letting go of what you don't. It's not about missing out on fun, it's more about making smart choices with your money. Here's how you can do it without feeling like you're giving up everything you enjoy. First, look at the bills that come every month, like for your phone, streaming services, or gym. Do you really watch all those TV channels or use that gym membership enough? If not, maybe it's time to cancel them or find cheaper options. You'd be surprised how much you can save by cutting out things you hardly use. Next, think about how often you eat out or buy things just because you want them at that moment, not because you need them. Try setting a limit for these treats. Cooking at home more often or finding fun, free activities can save you a lot of money without cutting out the joy. Remember, saving money on expenses doesn't mean you can't have what makes you happy. It's about finding smarter ways to enjoy those things. For example, working out at home or in the park instead of a gym, or swapping books and games with friends instead of buying new ones. Even small changes, like making your coffee at home, can add up to big savings over time. Cutting expenses is about making choices. It's not a one-time cleanup, but a habit of asking, do I really need this? And finding creative ways to enjoy life while spending less. This way, you have more money for things that really matter to you. Keeping track of your money and being able to change your plans when needed are super important for handling your finances well. Being accountable is like being the boss of your own money. It means setting goals for what you want to do with your money, like saving for a vacation or paying off debt, and then making sure you're doing what you need to do to reach those goals. This might involve checking how you're doing every month to see if you're sticking to your budget, or asking a friend to help remind you of your financial goals. Being able to adapt is like being able to switch directions quickly if you run into a roadblock. Life can throw unexpected things your way, like a surprise bill or a change in how much money you make. When things change, you might need to change your money plans too. This could mean spending less for a while if times are tough, or deciding to save more money if you get a bonus at work. Putting both of these ideas together means you're really in control of your money. You know what you're doing with it and why, but you're also ready to make changes when you need to. For instance, if you end up spending too much one month, instead of giving up, you figure out how to fix things for the next month. This way, you can keep moving towards your financial goals, no matter what happens. In conclusion, mastering your finances is all about staying in control and being ready to adjust when life throws you a curveball. By keeping yourself accountable and being flexible with your financial plans, you're setting yourself up for success, no matter what comes your way. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts and any tips you have on staying accountable or adapting your financial plans in the comments below. Your insight could really help someone else on their financial journey. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.